Welcome back, everybody, to the WBZ News at 8 on MyTV 38.
Yeah, we have a special guest with us tonight.
Very nice.
Please welcome Dr. Devorah Heitner. She is a specialist in media and technology, and she has a special interest in how children take on the worlds of social media and interacting with social media. Her new book is Screenwise, helping kids thrive and survive in their digital world, which is scary for parents. So, Devorah, thank you. Welcome, and thanks for being with us.
A lot of what I feel is that parents shouldn't be so scared.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah. You say that there's no app parents can turn to that's going to raise kids in the digital age. So what is your overall best advice?
My best advice is that you need to get really curious about what your kids are into, but not in the sense of spying on them, but just talking to them and also thinking about your own media use as modeling. So if you don't want them to text and drive, don't text and drive. If you don't want them to show up to breakfast, lunch, and dinner with their phones looking down like this, then you can't do it either. And a lot of parents neglect to think about how their own media use may be influencing their kids. So that's definitely step one. And then step two is just getting really curious, like, what do you do on Musical.ly? What's happening on Snapchat? And what do you like about it? Not just what apps are you using, but what purpose do they serve in your life? What is their role in your friendships and in your day-to-day experience?
Well, what do you mean by mentor, not monitor? That's kind of a phrase that you use. Shouldn't parents always be monitoring what their kids are doing online?
Some monitoring can be useful, and you certainly don't want to just hand, a second grader a tablet and walk away and see what they find, because you won't be happy with the results. But ultimately, you also want to talk to them about what might happen when you're not with them. Maybe they're going to be at the public library or a friend's house. So if you restrict yourself only to monitoring or filtering or tracking them with an app, they're not going to be prepared for that moment that somebody offers them the game or the forbidden app, or they're just surfing and they run into something that you didn't expect. So you also need to talk to them about the things they might find, experiences they might have interpersonally, conflicts that could come up in social media or games. So monitoring isn't really enough. We have to mentor, and that involves really talking to them about what we experience out there as well, not just imagining what they might experience.
Liam has a toddler girl, and I'm sort of in the midst of this with a bunch of adolescents, and you say that you really shouldn't be spying on children, that you need to help parent around the device. So what's the best way to let them know, I know what's going on, but that they know that you're not going to spy on them?
That's a really great distinction. So spying, especially covertly, doesn't have a lot of use. Like, what would you do then if you did see something that they weren't supposed to be doing? How would you talk to them about it? Because then you're giving yourself away. So if you are watching what your kids are doing, I would let them know that you're there, and also have a plan for backing off. Like, they maybe just got their first phone. Maybe you are going to read their texts, but are you going to read their texts when they go to college? You might still be paying for their phone plan, but at a certain point, you're probably not going to be wanting to read their texts.
And you really don't want to see them.
No, you absolutely do not want to read your college students' texts, even if you're paying the bill. So you want to think, like, what do I need to see you doing so that I can trust and back off from that kind of intensive monitoring, and still also let them know that you're available, that if they do run into a situation that they don't know how to handle, you're there for them. So that's really important. They do need to know that you can be there for them as a resource.
In the studies, in fact, that you've done, you've said the kids tell you things that they might not be telling their parents. What's an example?
Well, one of the things they tell me is that their parents are on their devices all the time. They can't get their parents' attention, so that's one issue. And then sometimes they do admit that they get online after their parents go to sleep. So that would be something I would really think about, whether a device should be in the bedroom or where that device is living at night, because kids are pretty open with me that sometimes they're on there at times that their parents have no idea about.
That is a good point. One last quick question. First it was texting, then it was Instagram, now it's Snapchat. We don't even know what the next thing is going to be.
Well, Musical.ly
how can you
really
be what is it? Musical.ly. How do you prepare yourself for what that next iteration is?
Trust that you have wisdom from your lived experience, and that your lived experience of dealing with conflict or not being invited to a party or shifting friendships in middle school is going to carry you through, even if the app isn't how you experienced it. Think about your interpersonal expertise that you've got from your life, and that's what you can offer your kids.
Devorah Heitner, thank you so much for joining us. Her new book is Screenwise. You can get more information at cbsboston.com.
Eric Fisher, over to you for weather.